is for real. Season begins here. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
First snap, and Murray goes to the air. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 1. They go play action now. Murray. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
A gain of 19 yards.
Now the former Ohio State Buckeye, here's J.K. Dobbins. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a couple. They send Sutton in motion. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Baltimore.
Now, Murray. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Moving outside the pocket, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. 7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. A run with Dobbins.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Murray. Complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play.
At the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To Josh Jacobs. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his receiver. It's Jones. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Ravens are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
A big play there for Baltimore. 36 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Daniel Carlson on for the point after.
This one's going to carry him off the right upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for 1. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And now flags come in. This kickoff goes out of bounds. Special teams with a mistake on the kickoff. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go play action here with Williams. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Justin Reed. And a nice return here as well. He is out of bounds near the 40.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Headed left, buying time. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and that will lead to a 2nd down. Now Murray. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route, we used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
He's going to tuck it and go. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 21. Good for a Raven 1st down.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Raven 1st down.
Now Murray. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bills' 9-yard line.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. They send Sutton in motion. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll take this one in. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Ravens. Now Carlson to add the extra point. This one's going to carry him off the right upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for one. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in.
What took you so long?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's caught downfield by McBride. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. It's a gain of 34.
At the 26-yard line.
On first and 10, here comes Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Williams. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up second and
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
He'll try and throw, and here's Williams. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams, and this is incomplete. They don't go for the field goal. Wind up trying to throw for the touchdown. They get nothing out of it on fourth and goal.
Hey.
Murray from his own end zone. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. He's to the 40. Inside the 20. And he will dive into the end zone. 98 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from back up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good for a Bills first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
32-yard line.
Now here's Aaron Jones. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second
He's
down.
tackled at the 29-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards. That's another Bills.
2 minutes to go here
down.
till halftime.
First and 10 at the
Greg and I
20-yard
back
line.
in Buffalo after this. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Williams. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start. And a loss of yards on the play.
And 11.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson. Play action. It's Murray. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, third and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Working out of the gun, Murray. And that is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Wallace now on the return. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll look underneath here for Jones.
This is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock to stop with 35 seconds to go in the second quarter. Here's Williams on first and 10. Another catch there for Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, That's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They try to throw again. Here's Williams. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one.
Second and 5 at the Ravens' 11-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Williams to the air once more. To the end zone. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
Every defensive coordinator, like in the NFL, preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another field without allowing a single point.
Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This is taken in at the goal line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To throw is Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 24-yard line.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Murray, the former baseball player, knows how to slide, and he does it here after picking up the first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. And 8-yard pickup.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
That's another.
Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got Loveland free left side. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
16 more yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
On play action, Murray. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
They go play action with Murray. He'll go right back to Lovely. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This is a great example of why teams want to stay out of what they call passing downs, where a defense doesn't have to honor the run. In this case, they do. And, man, the play-action pass just works off of that and can really lead to some chunk plays.
And he's in! Kyler Murray! Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
What is it on?
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
The 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end. That's McBride. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams. He's got a man downfield. That's Johnston. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's another Bills.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
27-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Clark Squires! Clark Squires!
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Olsen Avivo on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 21-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. On the run to the right. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Zach Harrison taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Here's a third down and 4. Now Williams. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's going to have that first down. Gain of 6 as they convert on third down.
Now they're entering the area of the field, especially with the amount of yards they've gained on this possession, Mike, where it feels like a touchdown is critical. For the defense, settling for a field goal here, especially with the ball where it is, feels like a win.
And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
The 6-yard line.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Logan Wilson on the
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. De'Ami Brown. Touchdown, Bills. Now it's Graham Gano for the PAT. He's got it. And the Bills are able to edge a bit closer.
score. Ravens 27, Bills 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Go on it. Go on, what? Go on.
On first down, it's Murray. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Go on it.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Big Ace, Big Ace. 2-2, what?
Play action. It's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and
All
10.
things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, Murray. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a 1st down.
Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll give it to Dobbins. Good running inside the 25. And he's all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. From the shotgun, it's Murray. And he will score! Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Ravens. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
What is that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's left side, and that's the tight end, McBride. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bills first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Forced out wide. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
He's forced out of bounds.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. 3rd and long. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On 1st down, Murray. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18.
1st and 10 at the
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. To the goal line and in. Poston Loveland. Touchdown, Baltimore. For Loveland, the first tight end taken back in the April draft. His first touchdown in the NFL. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. On the return is Dante Thornton. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Throwing right, that's Johnston. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Ready to run.
Throwing is Williams. by Brown. First and 10.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bills first down.
To throw, it's Williams. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 6. Williams to the air once more. He's going to go up top here for McBride. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
And 6 yards to go.
Throwing again. Williams. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he is going to have the Bills first down as this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
On third down, it's Williams. That's complete to Jacobs. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down and 1.
What is up? Vegas!
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
What is up?
To throw is Williams. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome?
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. And 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the Bills force the turnover They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo.
We got one. Yes. Ready, set.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ball.